You had a great day. Welcome in, my friends. Here we are. Welcome in, my friends. Happy Labor Day. Welcome in, my friends. It's the first of the month. Welcome in, my friends. Gotta pay them bills. Welcome in, my friends. Where y'all at? Welcome in, my friends. What we eating? Welcome in, my friends. Grab your cup. Welcome in, my friends. I'm hearing live. Welcome in, my friends. Hey, Jeffrey Ray, how you doing? Happy Labor Day to you. I hope and pray that all is well. And don't worry yourself, baby. This ain't nothing but water. How we doing? Welcome in, my friends. What's up? What's up? Hey, Key, how you doing? I know you probably was over there talking big smack. Miss Riss ain't went live yet. Here we go. Happy Labor Day. How y'all doing? What's going on? What y'all cooking? Where them ribs at? What's my famous question? Who made that tater salad? Baby, I've been sleeping. I got some things going on, but I've been sleeping. I don't care how that man doing. I don't care. No, he all right. He all right. Thank you for asking. Good to know somebody. Don't say that, Miss Reese. Yeah, he all right. What y'all got going on today? Labor Day. People got ribs on. I'm just relaxing, chilling myself. Like I said, I've been sleeping, but I made a promise. And if you know anything about me making a promise, my word is my bond. Now, am I going to last the whole 30 days? I got my tater salad from the grocery store. I know that's right. Walmart makes a good potato salad that I like. I like the egg potato salad. That's a pretty good one. Oh, we doing no sodas this month. I just ordered a pack of ginger ales on sale. Well, it's always good to have something in the house. Yeah, I'm doing no soda. I got my water. This is my jug down here. This is what I've been doing. So see how that go. Honey, I said a new month, new me. Now somebody said, well, baby, your show don't look new. It's the inside that I'm worried about, baby. I got to get that inside together because, whoo, things ain't been right. But a new month, new me. Hope that's your mindset for the month as well. Baby, it's the first of the month, and I hate the first. Hate the first for a couple of reasons because you always go to the store packed. You gotta pay bills, mortgage gotta be paid, and gotta buy more food. So the stock up is real. I'm heavy on the orange juice right now. I can't have that. Me and that ass, dear God, please watch over us all. That's it. That's my daily prayer. That's it. Especially with everything that's going on around the world, we need that. But I just came to show my face because I said, look, I gotta go do what I promised, and here I am. I hope and pray that your Sunday was beautiful. It's Monday, but I didn't get a chance to say hello yesterday, so hello today. I hope you made it through no matter what the situation was. Also, I want to talk about that facing challenges in life. A lot of people face a lot of different things in life. And I always say if you don't have a testimony, if you don't have a test, you'll never have a testimony. So when we find ourselves facing those difficult things in life, whether it be our health, our situations, our family, our friends, whatever, our job, our living situation, don't give up. Those things come to build our faith. Those things come to give us strength. A lot of us sometimes we fold at the least little inkling of a challenge. Anything we got to put some effort into. Hold on.
You want some chicken and rice?
Sure, whatever. Yeah. Y'all pray for me because, baby, my patience can't. But, like I said, the minute, let me tell y'all, the minute I'm not doing nothing, nobody want to bother me. But the minute they hear me in here talking and having conversation, I don't. I really don't. But to keep the peace, if that's what it is, that's what it is. That's the energy I'm on right now. But we ain't talking about that. We talking about that's over here. I'm over here with y'all right now. So that's where we at. But yeah. A challenge. See how I just came to give y'all encouragement and the enemy through that in my way just to disturb me from what I was talking about. When those things come up against us, guess what? We gotta be strong. Cause I could have just went left, baby. You see how fast I hit that camera to so y'all went and then y'all still heard the conversation because I should have hit the mic and all at once. You too, fix that. That need to work together. Cause what if the unthinkable was happening and I didn't want them to hear the unthinkable of the anyway. But when those things in life come up, we have to be strong. We have to be able to not let those things overtake us because the slightest little things come to take our focus, steal our joy, keep us in a bitter place. And we don't need that. You couldn't hear anything either. How can he know what he said? Because he said, yeah, she said, hell yeah, we want some chicken and rice. That was his question. Yeah, dear YouTube. Dear YouTube, fix that. Because, baby. But yeah, we going to have, I really don't want no chicken and rice. I don't. I can eat me a good salad. That's what I want. But that's them doing their thing, so you just let them do their thing. I could say so much because baby, my whole thing just. So let me take a moment and woo-saw and digress. Okay, yeah, okay. I had to get that together because baby. So anyway, we were talking about. Let me go back up because I was reading something. Okay, that's Jeffrey Ray said. Everybody hit that like button. Oh, your Sunday was good. My Sunday was good too. I told you they got me teaching Sunday school. They got me teaching Sunday school, and it's been good. It's been good. We have a new book, so for the fall month, it's gonna be pretty good. But I've been, finding my focus with that because, baby, I'm not the teaching type. I mean, I know a little bit when it comes to the Word of God. I know a little bit. Um, but they got me teaching Sunday school, and I've been doing pretty good. And I'm thinking about getting back in that choir, Jeffrey Ray. Can you believe that? Think about getting back in that choir because, baby, I love my choir, but they need some help. And I'm no professional, but I can sing a He's an on time God. Yes, he is. Oh, on time God. Yes, he is. Now back to this potato salad. I had an irritable Sunday. Why did you have an irritable Sunday? Why? Oh, they picked a good person? Baby, I be trying to get out of it every Sunday. You know it's a family church, right? So everybody, oh, you just do so good. They call me by my real name. They call me by my name. You know my name. They call me by my name and they be telling me I'm doing so good, but I just don't see it. Oh, didn't get to go to church and I'm sick. You know what? You just need to rest your body. You've had a lot happen in the last few weeks, and you really need to rest from that. Sometimes when we have something happen like that, we try to push ourselves instead of giving ourselves time to, you know, take in everything that's happened. And you may be overexerting yourself trying to make yourself think, okay, I'm over this, and well, not saying over it, but you know how you push your body when you don't really give yourself time to grieve, you don't give yourself time to absorb everything. So you just may need to take a breather and just relax your mind, body, and spirit. I was watching the video. I think you're pushing yourself too hard. Take that time that you need, baby. Take that. Yeah. Yeah. I watched it. I saw it. Yeah. And well, I'll let you know that later. But yeah, double tap that screen. Sometimes you just gotta relax. And that other project, baby, it's a brand new month. But I know your determination. So I don't know. But the challenges of life come to build our faith, come to build our character, give us a new outlook on things that we may need to let go. Challenges. We all have them every day. Thank you, Jeffrey Ray, for the prayer. Jeffrey Ray said, please, God, watch over her. Please help her feel better. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. And we touch and agree on that because I know He is a healer. And all you have to do is have faith and believe. And take care of yourself. The orange juice may not be helping. It sounds like I'm thinking just the stress of everything, overexerting yourself could be it. So just relax yourself. Give yourself a day or two to just woosah. Yep, yep. Yeah, I said all month of August, so we finna thug it out. Thug it out, baby. But once you have your mind determined to do something, you gotta see it through. You gotta see it through. So stay encouraged. Stay encouraged. That's all I can say. Stay encouraged. And it's hard sometimes to be encouraged because, like I said, certain things come up to throw a monkey wrench in what we desire to do. Just like I got up this morning, I said, I'm going to have a great day. Not going to let anybody take me off my happiness. I'm going to walk in my peace. But the enemy knows who to use and how to use a person to get to you. But you got to stay focused. And I'm talking to myself. I have this series that I want to start, and it's for me. And I kind of did a couple of inserts of what I want to do. A lot of people pass it by, but if you listen to the words that I say when I make these videos, it's just me talking to myself, because when I do that, I always feel when I'm making a short, especially if I want it to be, they say be original, be you, be yourself. So I'm just, sometimes when I make these videos, I'm being original. I'm talking to myself. I'm having a conversation with myself. Somebody said, well, you should do it in a vlog style. Sometimes people don't watch vlogs, and I'm not a vlogger. So I make the short and I talk to myself, and I open my portal of creativity slightly. A little poetry comes through, but it helps me to be free of what I'm feeling, free of what I'm thinking in my mind. A lot of people say, Miss Riz, where did that just come from out of nowhere? Somebody may need to hear that. Sometimes you just have to let go of what other people may think. If it doesn't sound good to the next person, guess what? That's when you should do it. People's opinion sometimes is a big hang up from holding you back. Yeah, it's from holding you back, because we always think about what the next person gonna say. Oh my God, what's she gonna see when she see this video? What's she gonna say when she see me say that? What's she gonna do when she hear me talk about that? Sometimes you gotta let those things go. Get them out. I always tell the young people, it's better to let it out. Even with our children growing up now, they're, you know, elementary, middle school kids, and I tell them, whatever you are feeling, whenever your emotions are not something that you're used to, get those things out. Express yourself. Never be afraid to express yourself, because holding it in can be more hurtful to you than anything. A lot of people said, Miss Riz, why are you making these how do you feel videos? Do you know how many people go around in this world daily not being asked, how are you? Not being acknowledged with a hello? People are hurting in this world, and that goes from mental health, just dealing with things inside of you, and then we go out into the physical world, and this and this and this and this and this and this and that is going on. It's important to me sometimes just to hear, how are you? Even if you don't care. And I hate to say that, because a lot of people ask the question and really don't care. But I say daily that if you make it a habit to ask someone, how are you? I've made 3 or 4 videos, and I can tell you how many people on one hand have answered the question. But think about it. How many days of the week do you really, how are you? It's simple, but it changes lives. It changes lives. A lot of people don't understand it. A lot of people don't get it. Says daily, no, I love you. Do you need a hug? Or none of that. Yeah. And that's why so many people are confused in their minds, hurting from their hearts, because people don't take the time to connect and say, hey, I see you. I notice you. How are you doing? How are you doing? And it doesn't take much. Now, I'm not one of those people where you got to pick up the phone and call me every day, because I'm not a big phone talker. I just don't do it. And that's because it's not that I don't have nothing to say. It's just I don't believe in talking on the phone. If it ain't my mama, my daddy, sometimes if it ain't my, well, because, he here with me, but I don't. But sometimes I do miss those, how you doing? Like, just How you feeling? Don't say yeah, we know. And sometimes I feel bad, but I've never been a big phone person. I have a young lady that reaches out to me every day dearly. She never misses a beat. And I be looking like, oh, not today, sweetheart. Not today, not today. But then I think about it. It may be one of her days where she just needs to hear it's going to be okay. It may be one of her days where she just needs to take a break from her children and just, hear somebody say, breathe, you got this. Because she has small children. So, and I know, and they're stair steppers. So I know she probably catching it daily. So take those moments. Check on those friends. Somebody say, well, Miss Riss, I call you all the time and you don't ever answer and this and that. I, I'm guilty. But when I don't talk to you, when I don't, I'm praying for you. And somebody say, no, don't give me that excuse, but I am. I'm not a big phone talker. Never have been, never will be. But my How You Doing series, it's just to connect people. It's just to get people noticing each other again. Because after everything that we've went through with the pandemic and all of that, people are still in that same mindset. They are. People in this room right now, swiping up and down, or just looking to say, hey, hey, how are you? I just catch you in the streets, baby. That's what most of them catch me. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean that in a bad way. Yeah. Even earlier, I had my phone on Do Not Disturb. Well, it wasn't on Do Not Disturb, but the ringer was off. I had a family member call me. She was like, I didn't call you like 3 or 4 times. I just don't. Yeah, come on now, get in my city. That's what I need. I need that every once in a while. But the way I've been feeling lately is it's like my pain tolerance is almost at its breaking point. I just told my niece earlier that I felt like I needed to go to the hospital this morning, but I'm okay. I'm managing it right now. But baby, earlier I was in so much pain I wanted to go to the hospital, and I know it's just a matter of time before I do go. But that's a challenge in life that I'm dealing with right now. I don't let it break me down. I don't let it be the defeat of my purpose because I have a purpose. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody, double tap that screen, has a purpose. Whether you watching it now, later, tomorrow, next week, you have a purpose. We were not formed. We were not brought into existence not to have purpose. Somebody said, well, what is my purpose? That's your job to find out. I know my purpose. I know my reason for being here. And it's up to me every day if I fulfill that purpose. Just like I say, life has choices where we can choose to be happy, we can choose to be sad, we can choose to be depressed. And I thank God that I haven't been there lately with everything that I face. I haven't been there lately. But all those things in life are a choice. For you to fulfill your purpose, you have a choice. How do I know my purpose? Search within your heart. It's there. It's no coincidence. Hey, Melissa, how are you? Miss Riss, ma'am, Jesus loves you and so do I. I love you too, sweetheart. When I saw your name, I said, uh-oh, here she goes. How have you been? I hope and pray that all is well. We all have a purpose. And it just may be coming on. encouraging somebody. That's why I say when the challenges of life are knocking at your door, don't fold. Don't give up. Don't give up. We always want to throw in the towel. We always want to have a pity party. But guess what? If God brought you to it, He'll see you through it. He'll never give us more than we can bear. And every once in a while, He'll let you know. Although you can't see me, although you may not feel me, I'm there. I'm so glad you're doing good. And that's how it is in life. You got to keep going. That's why I say September, new me. Me and all things Key Nicole. She don't like me to call her name out in my chat, but guess what? It's my chat, so I can call it out. She came up with this challenge. I said, yeah, I'm going to do that. But the more I thought about it, I said, no, I can't do that. I got too much going on, which I do. There's a lot of things right now that need my attention every day. But if I just take 30 minutes out of my day and encourage somebody else, guess what? I'm fulfilling my purpose. I'm helping someone else find their purpose. And if we just come and just connect and say, hey, brother, sister, friend, boy, girl, man, woman, whatever, whoever, we can get through this. It takes that encouragement one to another. Now, in the meantime, y'all may see this red cup. And I always tell y'all, whatever in my cup, which is nothing but H2O, and everybody drink that H2O. Put your little lemon juice in it. If you like a little flavor, somebody like Gatorade power packs or whatever they call. I can't do all that. I don't like all that. Give it to me pure water, and that's it. And I'm gonna find me a juice. I'm not a juice drinker because I'm not doing sodas. Just thinking about it. Not doing sodas. I should have had me a double Coca-Cola last night. Didn't even think about it. But anyway, we're gonna get through this month and we're gonna do it positively. We're gonna stay positive. Try grape juice. Hmm. I like they Welch's has a good fruit punch that I like. I'm gonna have to call my god brother because my god brother be having a hookup with the juice. So I'm gonna have to call him and see can he get me a case of them Welch's. Cause baby, I'm not really a juice drinker. I can't do too much juice, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna keep being consistent. Last week, what was that? The week before last, my hands going numb. Last week, I said that I was gonna be consistent. Yeah, yeah, the Welch's. That's exactly who it is. They have a good and a fruit punch and a tropical. My hands are going numb. But we're gonna definitely try that. So other than that, everything is going good. Like I said, I'm a little disturbed with knucklehead, but that's okay. You know. So no big plans today. We ain't barbecue. This is just a day off for the people that work. Some ribs do sound good. I don't well I get my tomorrow, so I see what I can do tomorrow. Put me a rib up. Put me a rib up. I don't want no more pork for a while. Cause them lima beans took me out of there, honey. I don't want no more beans. No, baby, that's they do have a tropical punch. It's like a oh, I just saw the packaging. I don't know, these is look cause he work at the hotel out here. And he they come in a little Welch's bottle and it's like green. It got green, grape, and it say tropical. I'm gonna have to get me one. They do have fruit punch, but no tropical. Well, what other kind it got? Cause girl, I'm seeing a whole bunch of them. Cause we had them at the church. They was peach. It was like a peachy color. Baby, I don't know. I'm gonna have to find it out. But when I find it out, Mister I Spy with my little eye. She, oh, you over there googling everything I say, huh? Don't do what you say earlier. Don't do that. That's Minute Maid. This is a fruit punch. This is Welch's. Cause I see the Welch's on the bottom. It's like a little miniature bottle. Well, I ain't got no bottle that size. It's like a little miniature bottle. I don't know. Maybe it might just be the hotel brand. I don't know, cause like I said, he work at the hotel and they be having them, and he get me like a good. Yeah, I better not say too much, cause I forgot these. So anyway, I'm gonna get me some juice. Okay, Key say she's a juice drinker, so I'm gonna ask the juice connoisseur what's the best juice to drink. But I am not a juice drinker. I like apple juice every once in a while, and that's it. This month we are working on. This nigga said pray. She said pray for her. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can do. Let me see what she say. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. No, I'm saying Welch's don't have tropical punch, but they do have fruit punch. Yeah, I think they do. I don't know. Let me see, baby. I done got y'all all dirty. Hold on. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, my friends. I hope and pray you had a great day. Welcome in, my friends. Who made that tater salad? Welcome in, my friends. Child, I gotta get something done to this head, baby. Cause this ain't working. This ain't it. Cranberry juice is good. I've never really drunk it until I became an adult. How long you been an adult? Every time you say that, I be saying, well, how long she been an adult? When did you consider yourself an adult? We should go live and talk about that. We should go live together and talk about that. When did you consider yourself an adult? Within the last few years? Or was it a certain age that you reached that you felt like, okay, I'm an adult. This is what adulthood looks like. I don't know, cause baby, I thought I was grown I was an adult at 16. Mama say I don't think so, cause you was still living in my house at 16. I was still living with Mama at what? I think I was 19 when I moved out. And Mama was still, she wasn't playing then. She said, we pay bills up in here. I don't care what your daddy say, but we pay bills up in here. So yeah. I just became an adult this year, honey. Good child. Well, I didn't had enough of adulthood at this old age, baby. I'm ready to go. Take me back to 19. Take me back. Take me back to 19. I used to just say I was grown, but grown and adult is too. Yeah, that adulting be stressful. Like I said, it's the first of the month, and any all adults know what the first of the month is. Whether you paying a little or a lot, or you paying. And not only that, I'd be like, man, didn't we just pay the power bill? Didn't we just pay for the electricity? Didn't we just pay for the necessities that we like? And every month, I say, I'm going to get rid of every streaming app I got. I'm going to cut back, and I still ain't made them decisions. But yet I complain. Miss Rich, you got to figure out where you're going to cut back at. If you don't cut back, you're going to keep on complaining. Oh, but baby, adulthood make you waking up, wise up. Oh, we get real focused when it's time to do that. Hmm. Okay, yeah, I just read that. Yeah, two different things. Two different things. That's why I be telling my son, baby, you could rush to get grown all you want. You be crying over $6. Wait till you have to cry over 60, 70, $80, $100. I can't wait till I get grown. Okay. Okay, keep living, son. Keep living. Keep living, little guy. I wish somebody would have told me. Well, my grandmother did. I wish I would have listened to my grandmother plenty days. My grandmother always said, honey, you put a dime up. You put a dime up, honey. You put a dime up, honey. You put a dime up. I be saying that, man, if I would have put them dimes up and listened to grandma when grandma said, baby, you want to save and you want to get you some stuff, I wish I would have listened. Yeah. Not, don't rush it. Any young people out there watching, appreciate your childhood, appreciate just being young and carefree. And even if you have some responsibility, take care of those things that you have to take care of, like building your credit. Take care of those things, appreciate those things. Because one day, if you make the wrong decisions, those decisions follow you for a lifetime. Now, I ain't finna talk about my credit and all that, but baby, if I could have made some better decisions back then, my. The things that I overlooked back then, baby, I would have took care of them things like mama take care of. I mean, mama don't miss a beat. But I be like, oh no, I'm gonna get it next month. Oh no, I'm gonna get it. Oh no, let it build up. I wish I would have listened. Tara decided to do the September Live Challenge. Okay, come on, Tara. AKA Honey Love. Baby, these hands is so numb. Y'all see me raising my hands because my hands are numb. Look at it. Yeah, that's good. The more the merrier. Now I'm gonna try to stay consistent because that's what it's about. But a lot of people are saying the same thing when I go through these YouTube lives and stuff. It's just something that they're changing in the algorithm and the a lot of stuff. So, but we got to keep on doing it no matter what. Congratulations too to the people that have got monetized over the last few days that I watch. If you're watching this, congratulations if I haven't originally said it already. But keep on pushing. Never give up. It's going to happen. If you desire for it to happen and you believe, it will happen. Just like that short I made yesterday. Jeremiah 29 and 11. For I know the plans that I have for you. Huh? That's what God said. He knows our plan. He knows our purpose. If we desire to be monetized, if we desire to see our numbers grow, we have to be consistent. And if we don't be consistent in what we want and flourish like we desire to, guess what? It's nobody's fault but ours. Now, me, I never came on with a desire to be monetized because I just did it because it was a way to me for me to release. But I say keep going. You deserve it all. The sky is the limit to what you can have. And if you keep pushing yourself, you're gonna get it. So so what only 3 or 4 people watch it? Eventually the numbers will grow. It may take a little while. It may take a month or two. Yep, nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. I love that. You should do that, Key. I think you'll do real good doing that on your own with your own tone. Cause everything you be saying, I'd be like, oh Lord, she is so funny to me. What uh I be cracking up. And that's it. But nothing beats a YouTube chat. Come on now. I was watching somebody the other day. She was sharing that how her first YouTube checks came in And I was like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, I could use that. But then it says the love of money, the love of money. Everything is not for everybody. I always say that God provides everything I need right when I need it. Even though sometimes I find myself in a crunch. Oh Lord, we don't know how we gonna pay this. But guess what? When I find myself worrying about it, the moment that it starts giving me a inkling of, oh, I don't think we're gonna be able to meet that. Here go God. Somebody step in, somebody bless me. Somebody give me something that I had no inkling of where it was gonna come from. But that's the way God works. God said, I know the plans that I have for you. So when I say, Lord, whatever your plan is, whatever your purpose is, fulfill it in me. If it's just coming on here, uplifting somebody, giving encouraging words, I can do that. I may be a little funny on the way. I may sound like I say it all the time, but guess what? When you passionate about certain things, you gonna repeat what you passionate about because you want somebody to catch on. You want somebody to be able to say, "That's right, that's true. I get that." You know that church song, "The sky is the limit." Um, the sky is the limit to what I can have. Just believe. Oh, I'm looking for a miracle. I'm looking for a miracle. That's exactly it. I expect the impossible. And what you do? I feel or see the intangible. Even though I know it ain't there right now, I can't physically put my hand on it. Guess what? God gonna come in and here it go. He gonna supply it. If we have faith, if you believe and receive it, you may not like this fragrance, but guess what? You gonna receive it. Not this one, because this one mine. But whatever your heart desires, it's in the sky. All you gotta do is what? Reach up and grab it. Reach up and grab it. Somebody say, well, I don't see you grabbing nothing. You can't see it physically. But guess what? I know before the week is out. I know before the month is out. I know that it's going to come to me. It's going to come to me. Why? Because I can encourage my sister. I can encourage my brother. I can encourage my YouTube nieces, nephews. Y'all, it's coming. It will happen. It's the faith. It's the faith. It don't take a whole lot. They say a grain of a mustard seed. And a grain of a mustard seed is about that little if you can see it. And you can't see it too good because it's there. It's just like that. If you have faith, size of a mustard seed, it'll happen. So you got to believe. You got to trust. You got to put in the labor in order to reap the reward. You got to put in the labor in order to reap the reward. It's a lady on here every time she say something that's good to her, she go, because that's good to her. You got to know that. No labor, no reward. Huh? No work in. The labor get a little ghetto. Well, sometimes we need a little ghetto news. At least I know I do. Cause one thing we ain't gonna never forget. We ain't gonna never forget where we came from. We can be hood. We can be ratchet. Sometimes you gotta put a little bit of that in there. It do. It get a little ghetto. But anything worth having, anything you wanna have, you got to endure. If you don't put nothing in it, sure ain't gonna get nothing out of it. That's in your physical walk. That's in your spiritual walk. That's on this YouTube journey. If we don't put nothing in it, ain't nothing gonna come out. We just would. Hmm. Double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. So put the labor in. If nobody else puts in the work, you put in the work for you. We often get discouraged because one or two people show up. People say, I got your back, girl. I'm there. I'm with you. I'm doing this. I got your back. Yeah, I'm going to do it. But if they don't show up, guess what? You keep going. Share what's on your heart. Share what's on your mind. Somebody said, I can never go live. I used to get discouraged every time I went live because a lot of times nobody would show up. Because, first of all, they always worried about this right here. It ain't going nowhere. It's stuck like Chuck, baby. But I was stuck. I'm listening to Tyrone talk. Anyway, I was just saying that earlier. It makes it harder when nobody is in live. You know what? If you always pay attention to the numbers that come across that screen, you can never make it through. You know who I've been talking to the whole time? Me. Because there's something inside of me that makes me go when nothing else does. Because if you don't push yourself, if you don't encourage yourself, baby, it's a waste. Don't worry about who in the number, because then you just rambling about a whole lot of nothing. Not necessarily. If you look at it like that, that means you came on to say a whole lot of nothing. But like I said, the more I look at this camera and I'm holding it eye length where I know y'all there, but every once in a while the number pick up and the number go down. It's been a couple of zeros in here. But guess what? I keep on talking. Because it's not y'all that I'm necessarily pushing. I gotta push myself. That short that I was talking about earlier, it also said that God will put people in your way to push you. And sometimes you gotta be able to push yourself in order for you to have in order for you to see the labor, the fruits of your labor, you gotta push your way through. Come on, make it connect. You got to push your way through. When a woman has a child, what does she do? She pushes that child through. If she's having that child the normal way, vaginally, she pushes that child through. She feels the pain of the contraction. And sometimes it ain't going to be nobody there but you. But you remember, you doing it for you. Baby, sometimes when folks don't got nothing to say, they just don't know what else to say. They just. But anyway, in order for. She's so messy. Messy. But in order for a woman to have that child, for us to go through that labor, we have to push. And sometimes it's going to be alone. So you got to push your way through. I just screamed so loud, Miss Reese. What you scream so loud for? Well, I do that off camera, and my talk with myself be a little unfiltered. So I be having to do that off camera. Sometimes I'm gonna record one of my conversations with myself, and y'all gonna be like, "Wow, why don't she use that as content?" Cause it's I'm used to just talking. A lot of people say, Miss Rich, you have that gift, but I use that gift at church. And I know a lot of people say, well, Miss Rich, you need to share it here. But yeah, you have to just let it go. And don't worry about who in the room and who pops in and who pops out. As long as you express yourself and get it off your chest, you'll be all right. Because remember, you're doing it for you. But why did you scream? Oh, bombastic side. Oh yeah, because he know I ain't talking to him. So he would come here with some. You got that big bowl. Why would I have it in here? Leave me alone with love. But I digress. That's that's the side of y'all. That's the side of me y'all don't see. But baby, it was side on too, huh? Cause I was like, what? Cause he know I'm on camera. He gonna come in here 50 times just to see what I'm talking about, what I'm saying. Cause I ain't talking to him. And won't be until what? Piss him off and you get paid. Well, double tap, double tap that screen. Don't tell him my secret. But no, um, that's what it is right now. And honey, I haven't really had an appetite for the last few days, but I'm hungry today. I don't want no chicken and rice. I want me a salad, a good salad. So, baby, this that side eye, cause he was about to get something else. But I want y'all to be encouraged. Double tap, double tap that screen. If you're out there and you are just wondering what's going on, my name is Miss Riz. Hello. Um, you may be new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. My motto is treat people the way you want to be treated. I know sometimes in this chat today you may have caught me off guard, and that's just me being human. Um, but be encouraged. Don't let the challenges of life deter you from reaching your goal, for walking in your purpose. Be sure to always fulfill what your heart desires. Put in the labor to reap the reward of what you desire. Somebody said, I don't come on here every day just for the fun of it. I don't come on here just to see what's going on. I don't come on here to make friends and acquaintances and all that. Fulfill your purpose. See you tomorrow, bright and early. Okay, you gonna see me tomorrow, bright and early. You on your way out? I'ma stay on for just a little bit longer because I'm trying to. Yep, I say all of that. Yeah, but I love just being me. That's it. That's all I know how to be. And I use this time with this camera. Sometimes I can just talk, 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 talk. Sometimes I cry because sometimes I hold a lot of things in and I just get on here and share it. A lot of people, I made a video the other day. I know everybody was like, what the heck is wrong with Miss Riz? I be putting on my actor hat and I just let it out. Yeah, I be trying to figure out. Oh no, I thought you was leaving. I'm here till you get off. No, I'm finna be here for a while. I don't know. Now I'm gonna be on for a couple more minutes and give it. I'm giving it an hour. Remember, because I told you on Sundays, I'm not gonna be able to do it on Sundays because we be having 3 o'clock programs, and I have to be at that church at 9 in the morning, baby. And I get up every Sunday morning at like 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I still have not made it on time. Well, yesterday I was on time. I still have not made it on time for Sunday school, and I'm the Sunday school teacher. Make it make sense. But that's, and I'm not gonna say because it's family church, but it only be a few of us. But I thought you said Friday. Yeah, but whenever I can get it in, cause see this week my niece go back to work next week, so it'll be me, the baby, and the dad. And I don't know who's gonna have the baby, but so I'm gonna be babysitting. Teacher late must be being doing nuts. Wait, teacher late she must be bringing donuts. Oh yeah. Did you hear how I read that? She must be doing nuts. Ah, you heard how what? Lord forgive me, but yeah, and that's what my sister, she bought donuts yesterday, honey. She bought donuts and she bought me a Dr. Pepper yesterday. I said, bless your heart. That's because she nominated me to be the Sunday school teacher. So she was really buttering me up, bringing me a Coca-Cola. Dr. Pepper, I think that was. I can't remember what it was. But she knows how to get to me. She knows if you bring me an ice cold drink, baby, I'm all good. But yeah, we were doing Sunday school, and I enjoyed it, but I'm still trying to get out of it. Double tap that screen. But when you're on the Lord's side, there's no running, there's no hiding or anything like that. God is gonna get His purpose out of you one way or another. So, speaking of a donut, I could go for me a good donut right now. Walmart had. Oh, did she get that from Walmart the other day? Honey, they had some fresh made maple donuts. I should tell her to go get some right now. Because I know. Is Sam's open today? I'm sure they are. Baby, those donuts were so good. I could go for me a good Sam's pizza today. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. I gotta put my cup back in there. Yeah, those donuts, baby, I've been on sweets real tough lately. So, with that being said, I want you to know that I love you and I appreciate you. And anytime you have a chance to stop by, don't be afraid to stop by. Don't be afraid to say hello. Join the How You Doing campaign because everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants to be noticed. Yes, they should be probably just limited hours. I wonder. I don't know because I've only went to Sam's Club maybe once or twice. And I don't think I've ever been in. Well, y'all know my situations with the store, and I'm yet to fulfill that uh fear. But we'll save that for another day. I got 30, 20, 29 more days to talk y'all ear off for 30 or more, and we're gonna do that. And I love and appreciate y'all. Until next time, take care of yourself. Key, you get you some rest, baby. Um, I love and appreciate you for being here. Get you some rest. If you got any lemon, make you some tea. Put you a little ginger in it. You got your orange juice, so the vitamin C should do you well. Uh, they're open where I'm at until 7 or until 6. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's around the corner. I may just order something from Domino's because I know they always open. I gotta check. I don't think I got no change. I gotta check and see. But anyway, I love and appreciate y'all. I'm about to go back in here and see if the little guy is woke and spend some time with him. Love on him for a little bit, and I will talk to y'all later. Uh oh, they got 9.99 pizzas. I'm finna tell her, see what she say. Girl, you wanna go up there and go get me a pizza? Cause I really do want some pizza right now. Think I might just chill. I don't want no rice. And they got a chicken thong going on over here. But anyway, let me get off of here because I'm gonna go pour up me another drink and see what else I can get into. If I feel like it, if I'm feeling okay, I'll probably come back. I love and appreciate y'all, and I will talk to y'all. Yeah, Domino's, baby, always. I should have at least two. I might have a free pizza or a free pasta bowl or something. I don't know. But anyway, I love Domino's. I don't eat too much. They have good sandwiches. I like their Philly cheese sandwich. They're really good. And their lava cake is really good. That sounds real good. You don't care for them? You must have had a bad experience. Yeah, I like Domino's. I don't like Papa John's. Pizza Hut. Mm, uh the other one you had the other day, I like them because their price range is in my budget sometimes. So I'll deal with them. Yeah, you know what I like for Marcos? I like the bowl where you just do the toppings and all that. That'd be so good to me. Yeah, that'd be so good to me. One thing about me, when it comes to food, I don't mind. I don't. I'm gonna pay for some food. I'm gonna pay for some food. I'm definitely gonna pay for food. Anything that got to do with eating, I'm gonna pay for. My living situation, my health, anything like that, I don't mind paying for. But yeah, food definitely. I'm gonna pay that money for the food, and I'm gonna pay for my clothes. And I've always been a big girl. I'm not as big as I used to be, but when I was bigger, and my my clothes costed, I didn't mind paying for them. And that's what I'm so scared of because my son is getting bigger. Well, he's slimming down a little bit, but I'll be like, man, I hope we don't have to pay them prices for them clothes. Cause daddy alone with one shirt, $35, $40. But you know when you don't, I'm not gonna say not take care of your health because you know some people just love what they love. Ooh, that smells so good. That smells like some pizza sauce, or they might be using spaghetti sauce. Mm. But anyway, it smells good. I'm about to definitely gonna pay for some food. We love to eat. Yeah, I don't eat as like I said. I don't eat as much as I used to. Cause baby, when I was big, I was big. I think my highest weight ever. I want to say I was three. I was like 360 something, almost 400 pounds. Now I'm in the two. I'm in the mid 200s. 200 and what? None of your business. You don't need to know that. But yeah, my highest weight was like almost 380, 360 something, somewhere in there. I know it was almost 400 pounds. But I was living good. I had happy weight. And over the last 3 years, during the pandemic time, that's when I lost a lot of weight. Because we wasn't, although we was still getting paid from our job when we was working, y'all excuse me. We was still getting paid, but I wasn't eating as much. And the older that I got, my doctor would say, "Do you want to live?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want to live." So I had to lose weight. Anybody that knows me, when I first started, my weakness was peanut butter. I mean, not peanut butter. My weakness was peanut M&Ms, and I would eat peanut M&Ms day in, day out, day in, day out. Where I also have kidney disease, and my doctor told me that that was one of the things that was hurting my kidneys the worst was the peanut M&Ms. And you never really think about Peanut M&Ms could add more damage to your kidneys. But yeah, had to put the peanut M&Ms away. And this month, my plan is to let the Coca-Cola go because when I say Coca-Cola, I can drink Coca-Cola breakfast, lunch, dinner, morning, noon, and night. And that's the worst time to drink Coca-Cola is at night. Um, but I'm gonna save some conversation for another time because if I keep telling y'all everything, I ain't gonna have nothing to talk about. I was breathing the other day and said, "Girl, you sound loud as hell." I tried to make myself stop breathing to see if it was really me sounding like that. Yes, like you hear me talk about the CPAP machine. I really do need that, but I don't use. Like I said, I don't drive anymore. As far as CDL wise, I don't drive anymore, so I don't use it. But yeah, my weight had got really bad where I couldn't. Sometimes, if you hear me breathing like that now, I know that it's either my kidneys that are affecting me or I'm having a flare up. So, you definitely have to take that serious. Yep, it could, it be the good tasting stuff that be the most harmful. And that is so true. That's just like my red cup and my favorite drink that I love drinking in that red cup. I be praying, Lord, and He has really not totally taken it away from me, but I don't crave it as much anymore because that was becoming a habit. So I had to pull back from that. But you know, anything that's good to you and you want to let it go, that's when you desire it the most. But you have to have a determination to just say, hey, I'm going to let it go. Whether it be money, a person, a thing, situation, gotta let it go. Let me get these people keep on texting my phone. They keep on texting me. Sound like the baby crying. Let me go ahead and see what they doing. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll be looking for you in your next one. I will talk to you later. Until then, take care. Later. I gotta find me something to say. I almost said what you be saying. I love y'all.